zapada i sjevera, ori se pisma najsvetija. Digla se naša bila zastava, koja se nikad nije pridala. S istoka, zapada i sjevera, ori se pisma najsvetija. Digla se naša bila zastava, koja se nikad nije pridala.
Vas pozdravljam, kao i sve vas koji nas pratite u prijenosu uživo. Pred nama je utakmica protiv Šibenika sutra od 18:05 sati na Šubićevcu. Prva utakmica nastavka sezone, ujedno i prva utakmica u kojoj će momčad voditi naš novi trener Paolo Tramezzani. Mr. Tramezzani vas je već predstavio na onoj prvoj presici, tako da znate da će na vaša pitanja odgovarati na engleskom jeziku. Možemo krenuti s pitanjima, samo se prvo javite za riječ. Prvi je na rasporedu gospodin Tomislav Gabelić, 24 sata. Tomo, izvoli.
Hello, mister. Did you manage to know the players in such a short time? And what are your first impression about the players? About their skills, their physical capability and everything else?
Most positive for the 3 days that was positive. The spirit was good. They give me attitude, and for me it was important, especially for the first training session, and also when we made the 2 sessions a day. They react very well in this moment. For me, is good. I spoke with them, I see in his face, in his eyes, that they're under focus at the moment. They know that it's no easy moment. We have a lot of game to play in a short time, and we have to be able to play and to show what we can do. But the react that they have with me in the training session and the field was good.
Are you satisfied with the level of communication with the players? Because neither you or the players have English as a mother language. So is it any problem with communications, or it is just the football terms, so it is easy to communicate
For
with
football, you know, I think that the language can be important, but it's more important what we do together. So when we spoke about the spirit, the attitude, when we spoke about give everything in the field, is the better answer. Is only one language, no? So I have nothing to talk at the moment special to the guys. I want to show them how I am involved, how I am really enjoy to be here in this moment, to be their coach, and then we have to play. You know very well how it's important for us now to try to change something, to try to improving. What we are doing till this moment is not enough. And every player know. Every player is taking is also singular responsibility. And we have to become a team like a spirit in this moment. We have to stay united. Every bad moment that also in the football we had is important to see how we react. For first 3 days I'm happy because I watched a lot of positive things.
Okay. What is the main goal for the rest of the season in front of you? What the management put in front of you as a main goal?
But to be realistic at the moment, if you see the table, I think that we have no historic position for us. If we want to improve, we have to use this season, no, to put some strong on the first level. The foundation are really important because, like I told you in the first pre-conference, I felt when I was driving, no? In Croatian, all this coast, all this Dalmatian, just was a surprise. I understand immediately what's I mean Hajduk for our people, for our fun, for everyone here in Croatia, how they respect. They live for this team, they live for these guys. They depend about our result. I rode a lot of in the road, in the wall, before the gallery, after the bridge. I do. They give me one sensation that I never felt in my life. So we consider it is positive. And we have to take any good and bad moment to stay in the Hajduk. I know that I represent more than one team or one club. It's not normal club. So for me it's an honor. I want that the player feeling also this one. They have to feel in this one. They have not to be afraid to play. Try to react in the bad moment, because at the moment I think that the people close to us want to see the direct. Okay, results are important, but the way you play is more important. What you give during the game is important. The way that you play, but especially they want to see the maximum for each player. So for the foundation is important to find as soon as possible this feeling. 22 games is more than half season. 4 games to reach the final of the cup we know how can it be important. We have to be ready to try to give 100% to gain the maximum. The moment I don't know, which is our maximum.
When he came to Hajduk, Edi Rea changed a lot of things from the diet for the players, from the way of training, from the way of behavior. He input a lot of new things. Are there any new things you introduced so far, or it just you step up after Boro and do the same thing like him?
Probably Eddie, when he came, he had more time, no? But I don't want to take short time like excuse. Absolutely not. So what I think is good to do for me, that the player feel comfortable, no? That they understand me as soon as possible, but I know that I understand a lot of things. The way to play that I have in my mind, probably I need more time now to explain them. So I want that they can play and try to do what I want, but step by step. I don't want to stress them more than the situation do. So I try to keep hand by hand, and together we will find a good road, the best way to continue it.
Okay. How much do you know about the Šibenik and who prepared you for the game?
I watched a few games with my staff. And also, I had to say thank you to the Croatian staff. Helped me a lot this first day. It's a good team. They are in a good moment. They won against us here, so they are in positive. They play good football. They are organized, especially for what I see. They are very dangerous in the space back to our defensive player to contract us. We have to stay in the balance all the time. We have to resist. Will be no easy for us. Every game is no easy, but we prepare to play tomorrow.
Gospodin Goran Antonijević.
At the opening press conference, we didn't have any time to hear about your staff. What is their responsibilities? Who is the first assistant coach? Who has which responsibility in the team, in the coaching staff?
Yeah, I take with me two persons. They are Italian. One is Attila, is my first assistant, and the other one is Valerio, is assistant also. But we work together. We are try also to involve the rest of the staff. Like I told you, I'm really happy because they help me a lot to understand better the situation, maybe the player, the mentality, the culture. We work together, believe me.
You have a lot of games in a short time, as you said, and you said that the players like to play more than they like to train, but for you it's a problem because you have to implement your new ideas. Will you have enough time to... How much time do you think it will take for you to get your ideas to the pitch?
Yeah, I think that in this moment I have to use the training session, but the game are more important, no? So I have to try to give them some information, maybe not too much, and follow if you are in a good way. I really don't know how many times the team will be able to understand me 100%. But I think that play a lot of game can be faster, no? To find a good solution, because training session is training session. The game change a lot, no? So I think that after some game I can know something more.
There was a lot of fuss in the past in Hajduk team about the formation which is suitable to the team. So it was 3 in the defense, 4 in defense. I know that your teams played in the past both of the systems. Which system do you find better for this team that you find in Split?
I decided to play 4 back starting, and we try some different solution how to use the midfield player. Also, we have a chance to use winger open or inside, to use 1 striker, second striker. We try, and we will try also today in the last session different option. But at the moment I think that this team to play 4 back can be more easy for them. Then we have to find a good solution, no possession or possession. We are talking also with the player.
Jurica Radić, Sportske novosti.
Your style of play is 4-3-3 or?
Normally I try to put my player in the best way to play. I use the different way to play. I play 3, sometimes 3-4-1-2. I play 4 back, 4-3-3, 4-3-1-2 also. It really depends. It really depends. I have one idea, but I prepare also the second scenario, the third scenario, because I think that we have to see what's happening in the field. We have to be ready also to change something during the game. So I have an idea, but it's not enough to have just one idea to play just in one way.
You also have plan B, plan C.
Yeah.
And who was your coaching idol? Who was your coaching teacher? Who was the coach in the past when you start to take this job as a coach?
I be a lucky player because I had a very good coach like Marcello Lippi, Trapattoni, Bagnoli, Ventura. Maybe someone you don't know. He's not so young, and they learn me especially the way to defense, no? And then I take also some good from some other coach to play more offensive. I really at the moment have no just one model. I don't like to copy. I want to learn every day from other coach and try to take my way.
Srđan Fabijanas, Hrvatski radio.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Really live in a present. Can you tell us just a few more words about the game tomorrow? Because it's very important. Situation on the table is not good. You have not enough points, and you must start to win. The people who like Hajduk accept that. And Hajduk have a problem in last 2 seasons in away games. Can you change something in a few days?
About when we play
psychological away games, problems with I spoke with the players about that.
Yeah, I think that this moment, especially in this moment, without supporter, change everything, no? In special way for us. I know that when we play away, we play home is the same for us, because our fans follow the team. So maybe at the moment we losing now this power. Then for me, to play away or to play home have to be the same. It's not that I change the preparation, change the scenario, I change what I ask to my player, considering tomorrow game and the other team, the way that they play. I know that it will be an easy game, I say to my guys when we was looking some video in the meeting, be careful in a lot of situation. Probably psychology, they are better than us in this moment, but it's 90 minutes, is one game. We can do also a good game, and we are preparing to make a real good game.
Mario Maljković, Radio Dalmacija.
Mister, how important will be to win this game, not just for 3 points, but for the team spirit, for the new fresh start to this calendar year and the rest of the season?
I think that is really important, yeah. Because when you win, you're feeling good, you take confidence. It's more easy to play, no? It's more easy also to continue to training. You maybe believe more than the coach just come in. The coach take more confidence, more power. I know how can be good tomorrow, start with a good result, take important point. The point at the moment are really important. I know how it's important to win. I try to play every game to win, but we have to consider also that the season is so long, so I want first that my team play and find again what is missed this season, maybe last season, no? We have to back Hajduk. The best way to back Hajduk is gain the result and have the spirit that normally this team had in the past.
Posljednje pitanje, Slaven Alfirević, Slobodna Dalmacija.
Buongiorno mister.
Buongiorno.
Posso in italiano, forse in croato?
Italiano va benissimo.
Ma anche il mio amico Fabianaz parla italiano, ma allora mi interessa qualche rumore di mercato. Luka Bogdan di Salernitana e c'è anche
Antonio. Antonio Iacolis.
Fedato, anche Fedato di Casertana. Mio amico Fiorentini, lui è di Puglia di origini, ma è un po' timido. C'è qualche novità, forse si può dire? Luka Bogdan di Salernitana e quello di Casertana sono nel mirino del Hajduk o lui non può rispondere?
Posso rispondere? Innanzitutto grazie per avermi parlato in italiano. Posso rispondere? I answer in English?
In English, please.
Okay.
It's about Luka Bogdan.
All right, okay. I'm able to answer. I want to answer to you. Thank you that you speak in Italian. Good. Serious, I spoke with my club, I spoke with Nico about what we have to do, but believe me, I say to him, just give me this week now to see my player, to see my team first, and then we have time to consider it, no? If we need something, which position, you know the way. At the moment, we don't talk about any singular name or any singular player. But if you want to know about Luka, he's been with me. He's a good player, he's a good defensive player, he's a modern player, he can play 2 or in 3 defensive position. But it's just my singular, okay, all right. And also for the Fedato, the other name that you asked me, or that you write last few days in the newspaper.
Thank you, mister. To je sve za danas. Hvala vam na pažnji i ugodan dan.